Hello and congratulations on making it to your final week. I'm sure you are breathing a sigh of relief, but you have made it to the end, so you deserve a pat on the back. Great job. So this week we are finishing up our final unit, which again is about the health education, and you're going to find it's a very quick week. Really the main thing is going to be your final assignment, which is going to be a mini lesson plan. So don't forget to be working on your parent night project. That is also going to be due by the end of this week. But for this final week, you have one chapter to read in your textbook, a reflections discussion board, and then your mini lesson plan, which is going to be your final assignment. So you're going to be looking at chapter 11, and really this week is going to be focusing on instruction in health, safety, or nutrition. Because now that we've informed the parents, it's also important that we know that we need to be planning for physical health, safety, nutrition in our classrooms just as much as we are preparing our math, science, social studies, reading and writing lesson plans. And so that's what the focus of this week is going to be. So chapter 11 is going to be the chapter that you need to read in your textbook. That finishes up your reading. So once you're done with that, you can again take another big sigh of relief. Your final reflections discussion board is simply just asking you to kind of reflect on what you've learned in this course, what was the most impactful, how are you going to use it. You do not need to respond to anybody else. You are certainly welcome to, but you are not required to. But the last assignment that you have is going to be the mini lesson plan. And this is going to be, as I said, mini. So if you have been in any of the other early childhood courses that require a lesson plan, you know that they can be fairly detailed and lengthy. This one is not meant to do that. This one really is meant to just kind of give you a good start so that you can make sure you're being intentional about planning for health, safety, and nutrition as well. There is a video that one of my colleagues has graciously recorded, so why reinvent the wheel? So I have put that in there for you as well. Most importantly, please make sure that this lesson plan focuses on health, safety, or nutrition. If you turn in an art lesson plan, you will get a 0. If you turn in a writing lesson plan, you will get a 0. You get to do that in all of your other classes, but for this class in particular, I really want you to focus on health, safety, or nutrition. And again, you're going to find those in the orange section of the milestones, but depending on the age group that you use, you may need to pull your information from another source. So the milestones is used for children from birth to 5. If you are working with 4-year-olds in the state of Virginia, we have something called the foundation blocks. They are pre-kindergarten standards. They look very comparable to the milestones, but it is its own publication. So if you are planning on doing a lesson plan for 4-year-olds, you could pull from there as well. And then if you are looking at kindergarten through 3rd grade, then you would need to use the SOLs, the Department of Education Standards of Learning. And so here are the 2 links to physical education and health. So remember, early childhood is birth to 8, so we are focusing on those particular age groups. So once you've decided what age group you want to create your lesson plan for, then you're going to want to go to the appropriate standards to make sure that you find one that matches the age group. So this is, there is a resource right here that explains each portion of the lesson plan. But if you open up the mini lesson plan template, which of course is not going to work as I'm doing this, but I will make sure that it is working for you, you're going to find that it's going to ask you to make sure that you choose a developmentally appropriate standard and only one standard. Only one needs to be in your lesson plan. You're going to be planning an activity that's going to help children regarding either health, safety, or nutrition. And so you're going to need to put in your teaching procedures, how you're going to get them excited about the lesson plan. So it really is just kind of a condensed version. But the template actually has everything written on there about what each section is going to be. So I apologize that it is not working, of course, while I'm doing the video, but it will be working by the time that you view this video. So, but again, this resource is here for you to help as well. So this assignment also needs to be completed by the end of the week, but as I said, it's not something that should take you a really long time to do it. So that pretty much finishes up our course. I hope that you enjoyed the course. I've really enjoyed working with each one of you, and hope that you found that the course really gave you some great information about health, safety, and nutrition in children, regardless of what area you're looking at going into, whether or not you're looking at being a teacher, whether or not you're looking at being a nurse, physical therapist, it doesn't matter. It's really important that we understand how the development of children's physical domain is going to affect so many other areas of their lives. So have a great last week. Have a great rest of your summer once you have officially completed the course by turning in your parent night project and your lesson plan. I hope to see you in future classes. If you are an early childhood student, then there's a high likelihood that I will see you again. But please don't ever hesitate to reach out if you have a question, not just about this course, but about the program, about TCC in general. That's what I'm here for. But again, I enjoyed working with each one of you. I hope that you have a great rest of your summer, and I hope to see many of you in the future.